Imagine it's a normal day and you're walking, just enjoying the scenery. Then BAM! A drone from the sky lands right next to you. This is reality for people living in New Jersey right now. This is absurd. Let's get into the reaction.
Over us right now. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? A drone? Welcome to the New Jersey suburbs, where big mysterious flying machines appear over our heads at night. All we know is they weren't all there.
So you're telling me people in New Jersey are so stupid that they can't tell the difference between a drone and an airplane?
Before. Loud. It is just nuts. They've been going in different directions. What are these aircraft? It continues to be a mystery. State and federal officials are investigating and say they don't pose a credible threat. But
you're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy.
Don't you love how the officials in New Jersey talk? The government officials?
So you're telling me we don't know where these drones are coming from?
We don't know.
Wow, that's crazy.
These guys have to get a grip.
Madness that we don't know what these drones are.
And this from a Pentagon spokeswoman.
At this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary.
So no, we don't know what they are. But I do know a bit about them after spotting them, talking to residents and experts. What is that? Yes, some of the videos show aircraft that look like planes. And some of them definitely are regular planes. But experts who have seen the reported...
I remember everyone saying stuff like, in 2020, I thought we would have flying cars, but instead we got TikTok. This is the reason why. When you are trying to sleep at night, you do not want 100 flying cars zooming above your head. The last thing we need is for it to be raining cars.
Categorize it into two buckets: quadcopters and fixed-winged aircraft. I didn't see one of the quadcopters, but Melissa Peterson in Chatham believes she did. In her footage, this object goes back and forth in the sky. Experts I showed it to said it did look like a drone. I've spoken to residents in a number...
There is a big difference in the way a drone flies and the way an airplane flies. An airplane can only move in one direction. It's not moving up, down, left, right, backwards and forwards. It can only fly straight. Airplanes also move at like 800 miles per hour, and drones do not. If it's $1 million government drone, then maybe.
Number of towns up and down the state, and many report seeing similar subjects. What I saw did not look like that, but it did appear to be flying lower than a regular plane. There we go. That is low. That's just hovering over something. And there was a lot of activity in the air, far more than usual, and I didn't see a lot of that reported on flight tracking apps with FAA data. At a New Jersey briefing on Wednesday, officials said the drones fly for 6 to 7 hours at night. They believe they're coming in from over the water.
These are apparently as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark.
With all the attention in the state, many have taken to social media to report drone sightings. For the past few nights, my Ring app has been full of alerts, though many do seem to be plane sightings. The White House on Thursday implied as much.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat. We have not been able to, and neither...
Doesn't pose a public safety threat? How about this, right? You let a drone fall on your head, then let's hear you say that. The reason they want to not be a public safety threat is because they want to surveil more people, test more of their military arsenal, and we have Amazon trying to deliver packages with them. How about we stop using our tax money and burning it up like idiots? Like my car tire just blew like a month ago because of a pothole in the road. Let's use those clams to fix those.
State or local law enforcement authorities corroborate any of the reported visual sightings. To the contrary, upon review of available imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully.
Still, mystery drone sightings have been seen across the country, including over Langley Air Force Base on Virginia's shoreline in December 2023.
People have a right to know, where are these drones coming from? Like, what's the origin of all these drones? What's all this activity? People have seen it. The state police have seen them.
Maybe it's China. Didn't they confirm a few years ago China would send these things over here and Trump had like a whole thing about it?
These are not made up. People are not just making up what they're seeing. Now listen, some of these things could be confused if it's late at
Yeah, well, I hope everyone's not just schizophrenics and just imagining drones flying over their heads and hearing them. Multiple different people.
night with manned aircraft, right? I don't believe all of these are necessarily drones, but there are certainly drones out there.
Subscribe and thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and thumbs down if you hated it. Until next time,